July 19th, 2022, 11:47 p.m. or Antonivsky Bridge, Kherson, Ukraine. Explosion, massive, bridge shaking, section collapsing, HIMARS strike, precision, GPS guided, M31 rocket, 90-kilogram warhead, direct hit, bridge deck, damaged, severely, traffic stopped, immediately, Russian forces, West Bank, Dnipro, 20,000 soldiers, supplies, cut, partially, 1 bridge, out of 3, damaged, not destroyed, yet, 2 remain, Antonivsky Rail Bridge, Kakhovka Dam Road, both operational, still, Russian logistics disrupted, not eliminated, reinforcements flowing, still, ammunition arriving, still, but vulnerable, increasingly, Ukrainian HIMARS, hunting, systematically, targeting, every crossing, every bridge, every pontoon, everything, connecting, West Bank, 2, East Bank, Russian occupation, 2, Russian supply, bridge by bridge, strike by strike, week by week, Ukrainian campaign, systematic, deliberate, strategic, isolate Russian forces, West Bank, cut supply lines, force impossible choice, withdraw, or die, trapped, unsupplied, defeated. This is Kherson. This is HIMARS campaign. This is strategic warfare, through bridge destruction, through logistics denial, through operational isolation, Russian forces 20,000, West Bank, supplies vulnerable, bridges targeted, destruction systematic, trap closing, slowly, deliberately, lethally, the campaign develops. Summer 2022, Ukrainian strategy, clear, Kherson occupied. March 2022, only regional capital, Russian held, strategic, symbolic, everything must be liberated, but direct assault, impossible. Russian forces, entrenched, numerous, well supplied, through 3 bridges, Antonivsky Road, Antonivsky Rail, Kakhovka Dam, everything, connecting, West Bank occupation, East Bank supply. Ukrainian command realizes direct assault, suicidal, alternative required. HIMARS arrives, July 2022, American, precision, long range, perfect, for bridge targeting, strategy, formed, isolate Russian forces, destroy bridges like cut supplies, force withdrawal, without major assault, without heavy casualties, through strategic patience, precision strikes, logistics denial, everything, plan, brilliant, execution critical, timeline, months, not weeks, Ukrainian command commits, HIMARS campaign begins, July 19th, first strike, Antonivsky Road Bridge, damaged, not destroyed, message, sent, Russian logistics, threatened, more strikes coming, inevitable. At 3:47 a.m. August 11th, 3 weeks after first strike, second bridge targeted. Antonivsky Rail Bridge. HIMARS strike. Multiple rockets. Precision. Coordinated. Bridge sections. Collapsed. Rail traffic. Stopped. Completely. Road bridge, already damaged. Rail bridge, now destroyed. 1 crossing, remains. Kakhovka Dam. Road across. Dam structure. Critical infrastructure. Civilian, dual use, military traffic, heavy, daily, Ukrainian targeting, careful, dam destruction, catastrophic, flooding, downstream, Nova Kakhovka, Kherson, everything, civilian casualties, massive, unacceptable, dam, targeted carefully, road surface, not dam structure, strikes precise, calculated, August, September, repeated strikes, Kakhovka crossing, damaged, repeatedly, traffic disrupted, continued, slowly, dangerously, Russian logistics degrading, supplies decreasing, reinforcements difficult, everything, complicated, by bridge destruction, systematic, relentless, effective, Russian forces, West Bank, 20,000, isolated, increasingly, Supplied. Barely. Trapped. Effectively. Withdrawal. Inevitable. Eventually. Question. When. Not if. This is Military Report. And what happened at Kherson wasn't dramatic battle or heroic assault. Was systematic strategic campaign where Ukrainian forces used precision HIMARS strikes to methodically destroy bridge connections, isolating 20,000 Russian soldiers on West Bank Dnipro, forcing eventual withdrawal without major ground offensive. Where bridge destruction created logistics crisis, compelling Russian command to choose between impossible resupply and inevitable withdrawal. Where patience and precision achieved strategic objective that direct assault couldn't. Where HIMARS proved strategic weapon, not just tactical, through systematic infrastructure targeting that shaped operational environment, forcing enemy decision. The question isn't whether bridges were destroyed. Obviously were. Question is how bridge campaign forced Russian withdrawal, whether isolation was complete enough to compel retreat, and what Kherson reveals about modern warfare where precision strikes on logistics infrastructure achieve strategic objectives without conventional battles. Official Russian statements about Kherson bridges, minimizing. Crossings operational, initially. Supplies adequate, claimed. Reality, different. Bridges, damaged. Destroyed. Traffic, disrupted. Supplies, decreasing. August-September. Statements changed. More defensive. Pontoon bridges operating. True. Vulnerable. Alternative routes established. Partial truth. Insufficient. October. Statements prepared. Withdrawal narrative. Goodwill gesture. Redeployment. Consolidating forces. Propaganda framing. Reality. Forced withdrawal. Bridge destruction. Logistics collapse. Inevitable retreat. Statements. Couldn't hide. Evidence. Overwhelming. Satellite imagery. Bridge destruction. Clear. Visible. Undeniable. Russian withdrawal. November. Forced. By. Ukrainian strategy. HIMARS campaign. Bridge destruction. Systematic. Effective. Decisive. Ukrainian statements about bridge campaign. Strategic. Measured. Russian logistics targeted. Accurate. Bridges systematically struck. Confirmed. Enemy forces isolated. Increasingly. True. Statements. Emphasized strategy. Patience. Precision. Everything. Avoided. Premature celebration. Overconfidence. Timelines. Everything. Professional. Measured. Appropriate. Ukrainian command. Understood. Campaign. Long. Months. Not weeks. Withdrawal. Inevitable. Pressure sustained. Until Russian decision, inevitable. Statements reflected strategic patience. Professional execution. Confidence. Appropriate. Everything. Kherson campaign. Ukrainian strategy. HIMARS precision. Bridge destruction. Systematic. Patient. Effective. Completely. Stay with me. Because the detail that explains campaign success, how bridges forced, withdrawal is going to show you that systematic infrastructure destruction created unsustainable logistics situation, compelling Russian command to accept strategic defeat. Bridge targeting, systematic. Antonivsky Road, damaged. July. Antonivsky Rail, destroyed. August. Kakhovka Dam, damaged. August-September, repeatedly. Methodically. 3 crossings. All targeted. All degraded. Destroyed. Or unreliable. Russian logistics, depended. On bridges. 3 major. Multiple pontoons. Secondary. Everything. Targeted. Systematically. HIMARS. Precision. Destroyed bridges. Damaged pontoons. Killed crews. Everything. Logistics flow. Decreased. Weekly. Monthly. Continuously. Russian forces. West Bank. 20,000. Required. Supplies. Ammunition. Food. Water. Fuel. Everything. Daily. Tons. Bridge destruction. Reduced capacity. 100%. 2 IC 30%. Maybe less. Unsustainable. Long term. Russian command. Realized. Eventually. Cannot sustain. 20,000 soldiers. West Bank. Indefinitely. Decreasing supplies. Must choose reinforce. Impossible. Bridges destroyed. Or withdraw. Inevitable. Bridges destroyed. Withdrawal. Ordered. November. Executed. Quickly. Chaotically. Successfully. Mostly. Kherson. Liberated. Without. Major assault. Through bridge campaign. Strategic patience. HIMARS precision. Logistics denial. Everything. Ukrainian strategy vindicated. Completely. Let's establish what Kherson Bridge campaign actually was. Strategy. Execution. Results. Strategic situation summer 2022. Kherson occupied. March. Russian forces. Entrenched. West Bank Dnipro. 20,000 plus. Supplied through bridges. 3 major. Antonivsky Road. Antonivsky Rail. Kakhovka Dam. Plus pontoons. Multiple. Secondary. Everything. Connecting. West Bank. Russian occupation. East Bank. Russian territory. Supply routes. Everything. Ukrainian goal. Liberate Kherson. Only occupied regional capital. Strategic. Symbolic. Critical. Everything. Direct assault. Impossible. Suicidal. Russian forces. Too strong. Too numerous. Too prepared. Alternative. Required. HIMARS. Provided. American precision. Long range. Perfect bridge targeting. Strategy. Formed. Isolate through logistics. Force withdrawal. Through bridge destruction. Strategic patience. Systematic campaign. Everything. HIMARS bridge targeting capability. M142. HIMARS. High Mobility Artillery Rocket System. M31 GMLRS. Guided Multiple Launch Rocket System. GPS guided. Precision 10 meters. Warhead 90 kilograms. High explosive. Range 70 plus kilometers. Sufficient reach bridges. From Ukrainian held territory. Safety. Precision critical. Bridge targeting. Specific points. Structural weak. Maximum damage. Minimum ammunition. Perfect. Infrastructure destruction. HIMARS. Ideal tool. Bridge campaign. Systematic. Effective. Deadly. Infrastructure. Campaign timeline. July-November 2022. July 19th. First strike. Antonivsky Road Bridge. Damaged. Message sent. July-August. Repeated strikes. Road bridge. Increasingly damaged. Traffic. Disrupted. Not stopped. August 11th. Antonivsky Rail. Destroyed. Completely. Traffic halted. Permanently. August-September. Kakhovka Dam. Repeatedly struck. Road surface. Not dam structure. Careful targeting. Traffic severely disrupted. Continued barely. Throughout. Pontoon bridges. Targeted. Repeatedly. Damaged. Destroyed. Rebuilt. Destroyed again. Cycle. Continuous. Russian logistics. Degrading. Weekly. Monthly. Systematically. October. Russian command. Realizes. Unsustainable. November. Withdrawal ordered. Executed. Kherson. Liberated. Campaign. Successful. Strategy. Vindicated. HIMARS. Decisive. Russian logistics collapse. Pre-campaign. Supplies adequate. 3 bridges. Multiple pontoons. Capacity. Sufficient. 20,000 plus soldiers. West Bank. Supplied effectively. Post-campaign start. Bridges damaged. Destroyed. Pontoons targeted. Capacity. Reduced. Dramatically. 30%. Maybe less. Original capacity. Supplies. Insufficient. Increasingly. Ammunition. Rationed. Food. Limited. Water. Problematic. Fuel. Scarce. Everything. Decreasing. Russian forces. Suffering. Sustainment. Impossible. Long term. October. Critical threshold. Supplies. Inadequate. Troops. Undersupplied. Combat capability. Degraded. Position. Untenable. Choice. Obvious. Withdrawal. Necessary. November. Executed. Logistics collapse. Complete. Bridge campaign successful. Objective achieved. Withdrawal execution November 2022. Russian command orders withdrawal. All forces West Bank. 2. East Bank. Across Dnipro. Bridges destroyed, damaged, unreliable. Pontoons, vulnerable, targeted. Everything. Difficult, dangerous. Execution, night operations. Multiple crossing points. Pontoons, damaged bridges. Everything. Attempted, used. Ukrainian forces, pressuring, advancing, not assaulting, allowing withdrawal. Strategically, better Russians leave than defend desperately. Withdrawal completed. Weak, mostly successful. Equipment, some abandoned. West Bank, troops, mostly evacuated. Casualties, limited. Withdrawal phase. Kherson, liberated. November 11th. Ukrainian forces enter. Celebrated. Victory. Strategic. Complete. Bridge campaign. Decisive. HIMARS critical. Ukrainian strategy. Brilliant. Executed. Perfectly. 3 questions from the beginning. Time to answer them. How did bridge campaign force Russian withdrawal? Created unsustainable logistics situation. 3 bridges. Destroyed. Damaged. Pontoons. Repeatedly targeted. Logistics capacity. Reduced. 100% to 30%. Supplies. Inadequate. 4. 20,000 troops. Long term. Ammunition. Decreasing. Food. Limited. Everything. Insufficient. Russian command. Face choice. Reinforce. Impossible. Bridges destroyed. Sustain. Impossible. Supplies inadequate. Withdraw. Inevitable. Only option. Bridge campaign. Created conditions. Forced decision. Compelled withdrawal. Without. Major battle. Through. Strategic patience. Systematic targeting. Logistics denial. HIMARS precision. Everything. Combined. Forced. Russian retreat. Kherson liberation. Strategic victory. Ukrainian achievement. Complete. Was isolation complete enough to compel retreat? Yes. Sufficient. Not complete isolation. Impossible. Pontoons. Continued operating. Limited capacity. Vulnerable. Targeted repeatedly. Logistics flow. Maintained. Barely. 30% capacity. Maybe. Insufficient long-term sustainment, but sufficient short-term survival. Prevented. Immediate collapse. Allowed. Orderly withdrawal. Eventually. Isolation. Sufficient. Compel. Strategic decision. Russian command cannot sustain. 20,000 troops. West Bank. Indefinitely. Must withdraw. Eventually. Before complete collapse. Isolation achieved objective. Force withdrawal. Without total encirclement. Through. Logistics degradation. Strategic pressure. Sustained. Sufficient. Successful. Completely. What does Kherson reveal about modern warfare? That precision strikes. On logistics infrastructure. Achieve strategic objectives. Without conventional battles. Major assaults. Heavy casualties. Everything. Traditional. HIMARS campaign. Demonstrated. Infrastructure targeting. Creates operational effects. Strategic consequences. Russian withdrawal. Forced. Through. Bridge destruction. Not. Direct combat. Logistics denial. Not. Battlefield defeat. Strategic patience. Not. Immediate assault. Modern warfare includes precision infrastructure targeting. Systematic campaigns. Strategic patience. Everything. Non-traditional. Ukrainian success. Vindicated approach. HIMARS. Proved strategic weapon. Beyond. Tactical strikes. Through. Systematic campaigns. Infrastructure targeting. Operational shaping. Strategic effects. Kherson. Taught. Modern warfare. Precision matters. Infrastructure matters. Patience matters. Strategy succeeds. Where? Tactics alone. Insufficient. Complete lesson. Permanent teaching. Modern warfare. Strategic level. Infrastructure targeting. HIMARS precision. Ukrainian execution. Russian withdrawal. Kherson liberation. Everything. demonstrated, successfully, permanently. The lesson from Kherson Bridge campaign is that systematic precision strikes on logistics infrastructure can achieve strategic objectives, forcing enemy withdrawal without major ground offensive. Ukrainian HIMARS campaign targeted 3 major bridges plus pontoon crossings, systematically degrading Russian logistics capacity from sufficient to inadequate, forcing withdrawal decision without direct battle for city. July-November 2022. Systematic targeting. Antonivsky Road damaged July. Antonivsky Rail destroyed August. Kakhovka Dam repeatedly struck. Pontoons continuously targeted. Everything systematic, deliberate, effective. Russian logistics degraded 100% capacity to 30%, maybe less, insufficient, sustained 20,000 troops West Bank long-term. October, Russian command realized unsustainable. November, ordered withdrawal, executed successfully, mostly. Kherson liberated without major Ukrainian assault through bridge campaign strategic patience. HIMARS precision, everything. Modern warfare lesson: precision strikes logistics infrastructure achieve strategic effects without conventional battles. Traditional approach, direct assault. Kherson would cost thousands casualties, Ukrainian, Russian, both. Alternative approach, infrastructure targeting patience, achieved same objective, minimal casualties. Strategic victory complete. HIMARS proved strategic weapon beyond tactical through systematic campaigns, infrastructure targeting, operational shaping. Ukrainian strategy vindicated patience, precision, systematic approach, everything. Russian withdrawal, force not through battlefield defeat, but logistics impossibility created by bridge destruction. Kherson teaches modern warfare includes precision infrastructure campaigns, strategic patience, systematic approach, achieving objectives without traditional battles. Study Kherson, learn modern strategy. Precision infrastructure patience achieves strategic victory. Ukrainian demonstrated, Russian suffered, Kherson liberated through bridges destroyed. HIMARS, precision, strategic. This is Military Report. We analyze strategic campaigns. Kherson Bridge campaign exemplifies modern strategic warfare. Ukrainian forces used American HIMARS precision strike bridges, systematically isolating Russian forces, West Bank, Dnipro. July 19, 2022. First strike, Antonivsky Road Bridge, damaged traffic, disrupted, message sent, more coming. August, Antonivsky Rail destroyed completely, traffic stopped, 1 crossing eliminated. August-September, Kakhovka Dam repeatedly struck road surface, damaged traffic, severely disrupted, continued barely. Throughout pontoon bridges, targeted, repeatedly damaged, destroyed, rebuilt, destroyed again, continuous cycle, degrading Russian logistics systematically. 3 major bridges, all targeted, all degraded, destroyed, unreliable. Pontoons repeatedly struck crews, killed equipment, damaged logistics flow, decreased weekly, monthly, continuously. Russian forces, West Bank, 20,000 troops, required daily supplies, tons, ammunition, food, water, fuel, everything. Bridge destruction reduced logistics capacity 100% to 30%, maybe less, insufficient long-term sustainment. October, Russian command realized situation unsustainable, cannot maintain 20,000 troops. West Bank, indefinitely decreasing supplies, must choose, reinforce impossible bridges, destroyed, or withdraw, inevitable only option. November, withdrawal ordered, executed quickly, mostly successfully, equipment, some abandoned troops, mostly evacuated. Kherson liberated November 11th. Ukrainian forces entered, celebrated, strategic victory complete. Bridge campaign, decisive, HIMARS, critical Ukrainian strategy, brilliant, executed perfectly. Modern warfare demonstrated precision strikes, logistics infrastructure achieves strategic objectives without conventional battles. Traditional assault would cost thousands casualties, both sides. Alternative approach, infrastructure targeting, achieved same result, minimal casualties, strategic success complete. Ukrainian patience, systematic targeting, strategic thinking, everything vindicated. Russian withdrawal forced not battlefield defeat, but logistics impossibility, created bridge destruction. Kherson teaches precision infrastructure patience achieves strategic victory. Modern warfare lesson permanent demonstrated Ukrainian HIMARS campaign bridge destruction systematic patient effective completely successful teaching forever. Subscribe to Military Report. Understanding modern warfare requires understanding infrastructure campaigns, strategic patience, systematic approach. Kherson demonstrated Ukrainian HIMARS targeted bridges systematically, July-November 2022, isolating Russian forces West Bank, forcing withdrawal without major assault. Strategy, brilliant execution, perfect results complete. HIMARS M31 rockets, GPS guided 10-meter precision, 70-kilometer range, perfect bridge targeting. 3 major crossings, Antonivsky road rail, Kakhovka dam, all systematically targeted, damaged, destroyed, degraded. Plus, pontoons repeatedly struck, continuously degrading Russian logistics capacity. Result 100% capacity, reduced 30%, maybe less insufficient, sustained 20,000 troops long-term. Russian command faced impossible situation, October realized unsustainable, November ordered withdrawal, executed successfully, Kherson liberated. Strategic victory achieved through infrastructure targeting, not conventional battle. Modern warfare lesson precision strikes, logistics, infrastructure, compel, strategic decisions, force withdrawals, achieve objectives without major assaults. Traditional approach, direct assault, Kherson thousands, casualties, both sides. Alternative, infrastructure campaign, minimal casualties, same result, strategic success. Ukrainian strategy patience, systematic targeting, vindicated completely. Russian withdrawal, forced logistics impossibility, not battlefield defeat, bridge destruction, created conditions, forced decision, compelled retreat. Study Kherson, learn modern strategy, infrastructure matters, precision matters, patience matters, systematic approach, achieve strategic objectives. Ukrainian demonstrated, Russian suffered, Kherson liberated, November 11, 2022 through bridge campaign. HIMARS precision strategic patience, everything. Modern warfare teaching permanent infrastructure campaigns, strategic patience, systematic precision, achieve victory, study, learn. Apply future warfare. Today demonstrated Kherson bridges, HIMARS Ukrainian strategy, Russian withdrawal, permanent lesson. Real operations, real tactics, real consequences. Stay informed.